What's good, guys? All right, are you super excited that your next gen console is really about to hit the market? And when I tell you by looking at the calendar, we're literally 2 days away from the Xbox Series X and S hitting, and then we're 4 days away from actually watching the PS5 console hit. But let's take a look at some of the questions that I've been getting a lot. So I'm going to talk to you about those questions, and I'm going to tell you my opinion and some research that I found on why you should possibly not do some things, okay? Guys, if you're new here, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, become part of the Trippy gang. We're on the road to 7K, and hey, I would love to carry you along the journey with me. Guys, coming up in 2 days, we will be doing a giveaway for the Xbox Series X. Super excited about that. Can't wait to see who's actually going to take it home. Guys, I'm really excited for you all. I hope it's actually somebody who's not been able to get their hands on one yet, but if it turns out to be somebody that's already got their hands on one, maybe they can give it to someone for a gift. You know what? Us blessing them, I hope they can turn around and bless someone else. That's always the best part about life, is giving back. Also, 4 days on the dot, we're going to be giving away those two PS5s that you guys worked hard for, and I'm super excited. Same goes for that. If you've already got one, I hope you continue to bless the next one, or maybe give it like a Christmas gift or, a birthday present. You never know. Anyways, you don't want to miss that. We will be live right here on the Trippy channel. Guys, we got the new memberships available to where you can jump in there. If they've not been approved at this moment, they're probably still under review. But hey, soon you'll be able to jump in there and become part of the Trippy gang. And then we got Team No Sleep, and then we got Trippy Up. Guys, there'll be 3 different subscriptions that you can actually join. Super excited, and I hope you guys jump into that. And you know what? You take a look to see what's actually behind and what's going to go down with the Trippy gang. Guys, we got a lot in store for 2021 and the holidays, and I don't want you guys to miss it. But what I want to talk to you about today is some things that people have been asking, okay? And something that people have been asking me is, Trippy, should I buy a 1440p monitor, or should I buy a TV that supports 4K? And guys, if you've been in my channel, then you see that a lot. My mods will be like, Trippy, you've got some questions about this. What's your opinion on it? And actually, I give my opinion. Let's dive into it, guys. Hit that subscribe, drop a like on the video. Don't forget to turn that post notification on. That way you get notified when I go live or when I drop that lit content, baby. Actually, guys, if you'll go ahead and hit that arrow at the bottom, you can share this with somebody else who's probably needing to know about the 1440p information. Let's dive in. All right, guys, as you see here, of course, my picture is always behind something, but you can still read what it says. You know what? Everybody wants to get a 1440p monitor, right? This one here is a Gigabyte G2 7QC 27-inch, 165 hertz 1440p curved gaming monitor. It's a 2560 by 1440 VA 1500R display, 1 millisecond response time. You got 92% DCI, P3, HDR ready, FreeSync Premium, 1x display port 1.4. Guys, this is souped up, but as you see down here at the bottom, there's so many different ones that, you can actually get your hands on. You can still get the 1500, 165 hertz, 1440p. You can get the 144 hertz. You can, etc. It goes on up to 144 hertz at 1080. But today, we're talking about 1440p. All right, guys. So you're probably saying, Trippy, where are you really going with this? Let me just go ahead and pull up something that you guys may want to know before you get excited and run out there and grab that 1440p monitor. This is something I've came across, and if there's other YouTubers out there that know, more about this, that's perfectly fine. I'm not in no competition. If they've already shared it, hey, that's okay. Drop a like on their videos as well, but I still want to be the one to share it with you. Let's take a look right here, okay? So as you see, we got the picture of the PS5. Let's take a look at what they said. PS5 reportedly has no native 1440p support. All right, you see that right there at the top. And guys, this is over on segmentnext.com. If you ever want to find any information, I get a lot of my information from this website. They're absolutely amazing. So they go down to say those who are already in the market to purchase a brand new 1440p monitor for PlayStation 5 should hold off for a bit longer. All right, it says, according to a report by IGN Italy earlier today, PS5 has no native support for 1440p resolution. Sony Interactive Entertainment has apparently decided to limit the console to only 1080p and 4K resolutions. That means 1440p or 2K monitor will display graphics which are either upscaled from 1080p to 1440p or downscaled from 4K to 1440p. Purchasing a 1440p monitor hinge has no use. All right, so then they go on to say, the absence of native support for 1440p output covers both the standard PS5 and its all-digital edition, since both next-generation consoles feature the same hardware specifications, okay? And then it goes on to, Microsoft, on the other hand, has already confirmed native support for 1440p output for both Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. At the bottom, they say, while both console manufacturers are targeting 4K gameplay for next-gen games, Xbox Series S instantly becomes an attractive purchase for consumers who are looking to play on 1440p. Having to choose between only 1080p and 4K should not impact most players out there, but something nonetheless for players to consider when opting between new PlayStation and Xbox consoles. Sony still needs to make an official announcement, though. PS5 officially launches in about a week. All right, so as you know, this was actually probably about a week ago when this was posted. So moving on up, we're actually a little closer. We're 4 days out now. So we're going to go on here. It says those in the market should hold off until then before pulling the trigger on a new 1440p monitor. That being said, the source behind the resolution claim can be trusted. All right, so they're saying that the source behind this, you can trust whoever says this, okay? All right, so PlayStation 5 and its all-digital edition launch on November the 12th, 2020 for $500 and $400 respectively. The only difference being a disc drive. Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S launch on November the 10th, 2020 for $500 and $300 respectively. All right, the significantly cheaper all-digital Series S trims down other hardware specification as well, but should still be a good purchase for casual gamers. Specifications. I think I said it wrong up there earlier. I don't even know what I said. I catch myself doing that a lot. You'll see a big word, you call it one thing. I think I called it specifications, and it's specification. It doesn't even matter, does it, guys? All right, anyways. So guess what? I'm the one who looks crazy, not you all. But anyways, just kidding around. I hope this answers some questions that you guys have literally asked. I know that, I've had this question many of times saying, Trippy, you're like, what do you think? Should I buy the TV? Should I buy the monitor? Now, just let me throw out my personal opinion, and I'm going to look at it from inside of my gaming room, okay? So inside of my gaming room, if you've ever caught me live or you've ever seen any of my videos, like my room tour, as you know, I'm rocking 5 monitors. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And of course, that includes, the 70-inch that we've got mounted on the wall because it's only used for gameplay. And guys, this is how I really think about it. 70 inches 4K. My 32-inch MSI monitor is 4K. My 27-inch, Samsung, most of them are 4K. My 27-inch Asus is not. Asus, how do y'all say it? I call it Asus. And then, I've got the Element up there. It's like a 20 or 22 inch. It is not. But I don't really, I'm into the curved monitors. And I'm all about, the response time. That's amazing. And, if you guys can get 1440p, then, hey, that's super dope. Grab it, okay? Who doesn't want 1440p? Who doesn't want 2560? Everybody wants it. But the question is, do you feel that it's necessary? Because here's the way I look at it. We hear a console or retailers, whoever, or, even the makers of this, like Sony, we hear them say, oh, guys, we got 1440p, or We got 4K. Everybody gets hyped. Everybody gets excited. And that's what draws attention for everybody to come to the store to buy it. Because everybody's all like, oh my God, man, this thing's going to be dope. So, of course, it draws attention. Everybody goes out there. Do I think it's necessary to have 1440p? No. Would you notice a big major difference? Probably not a major difference. I mean, you would definitely see a difference in your, the gameplay and all that. Definitely not saying that. And, when you're streaming, if y'all are streamers, it would probably look great. But is it absolutely necessary to run out there and grab that monitor right now, or let's get that TV? No. But if you're only looking for that 4K, 5K, whatever it is that they're offering, is it necessary? Absolutely. Because, if that's the kind of gameplay that you're into, then yes. But, most games, even though if you mark it at 120 frames per second and, all of this, does that mean you're going to absolutely get it? No, it doesn't. There's times that we'll play Fortnite. There's times that we'll play Apex, whatever. And, like Fortnite, the game is actually, I think I've got mine set on like 160 or something frames per second. It runs at 120 frames per second, and there's times that we have actually seen it run at 60 frames per second, but we don't have control over that. That is actually, something that between the internet and between, whatever else is going on, sometimes it just happens. So, and they're letting you know that it's something that it can go up to this. They're not saying, hey guys, from the moment you plug it in, you're going to get 1440p at 4K resolution, 120 frames per second. No, that's what it can get up to. But half the time, you're going to run at 60, 90 frames per second, one of those, and that's going to be that, But I'm very content with 1080p. I don't really like run at 4K, even though, like I got the 2070, all that, the graphic card, and it's got the VR ready, and it's ready for all the 4K stuff. But I'm just the kind of person, that I want to run just 1080p, run it at my 120 frames per second, most games. But I'm cool with like I said, staying at 1080p. And I respect the ones of you all who want to, dive into the 1440p and who wants to get, all the full features. Like, hey, rock it out. That's probably why you bought it. But do I think it's absolutely necessary? No, you probably won't either after you dive in and kind of get used to it after a while. You'll probably see that yeah, there's really not much difference. They made a few changes in, software and all that, and I like the upgrade, but other than that, Sony, PlayStation's PlayStation, because that's how we always turn out. We'll buy the game, think it's dope, get involved in it, and when somebody's like, so what do you think? You're like, oh, I see a little bit of a change and all that, but hey, it is what it is. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to see you guys rocking out the full features of whatever features that you can get it up to. I did want to share this information with you. Like I said, I don't care if it was posted, close to a week ago. It wasn't even exactly a week ago, because if you heard the announcement, they said it'll be out in a week. So we're probably like 3 or 4 days into where it's already been shared. If you've already seen this, hey, that is totally amazing. If you haven't, I hope you read over it and dive into it some more. You know what I'm saying? See if you can dig to the bottom of it, to, IGN Italy that shared this, to see possibly why they feel like this, why they dived into it, to see if Sony has made, a full announcement on it and actually changed things. Because we've always been hearing that, hey, it had 1440, it had 4K, but I guess we'll never know the real truth until, we dive in and get in there. Don't forget to grab your HDMI cables that actually support it. You've got some people that are grabbing like 2.2s or 2.1s, whatever they are. I don't even know what they are, guys. I don't know. I always buy the higher up name brand HDMI cables and just whatever, I'm already prepared with HDMI cables, TV, so I don't really know. Honestly, I've not thought, further into that process of like, should I buy a different monitor, all that. I do know I am getting one more monitor to add on, so it'll be 6 monitors, going to stack monitors on top of each other, so it'll be running, 1440p on that one, as well as my 32-inch, because that's what it runs at already. So I've not really put a lot of thought into it, but I've been questioned a lot, and I had to share this with you all. Guys, if you're not subscribed, like I said before, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching today. I hope this information has helped the ones who has questioned me. If it was no concern to you, or if you feel that you already know something different, hey, just avoid that whatever was said. This is something I found, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Don't forget to drop that like. I'm Trippy Mel Mel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.